B.N.Jyothi, Assistant Professor, Computer Science Engineering Department. So let us start our very first session of Introduction to Python Programming. So before actually starting with programming or straight away going to Python programming, let us understand the need for Python programming or the programming language itself. As you can see on screen, these are the functional units of a basic computer. Okay. Then when you want your computer to do the tasks or the computations for you, there is only one way of communication possible is through programming instructions. Since the computer cannot understand the normal instructions or the vocal instructions which we give, the only way we communicate with the computer is its way of communication through programming instructions. Okay. So that is the reason we learn different kinds of programming languages depending upon our requirements. Now, programming is how you get computers to solve problems. As I was mentioning, since programming computers have the capability to solve the very big computational problems or complex computational problems, how you get them do that for you is through programming, right? So when we talk about programming, there are these two key phrases which we have to understand. It's one we, who is a computer programmer, and the second one is the problems. Okay. So without a programmer, the computer cannot do anything. The reason is it is only merely a machine which will receive instructions and accordingly it will work on that instructions, right? So we and the problems what we have, using the programming skills what we have, we will be able to use the computer machines or the tools which are complex, but definitely it is not impossible to use them, right? If we with the right knowledge and with the right training, if we start using them, it like they are do wonders for you. Okay. Then coming to types of languages, there are many types of programming languages, of which procedural programming and object-oriented programming are the two most common approaches in use, which we generally or in today's technology, the mostly used are these two. Next, when we have so many programming languages, why Python again? We have C, we have C++, you have already gone through C, C++, Java, okay. Then when we have all these programming languages with us, why do you think Python programming is required? Okay. So, here is a answer for your question. See, generally when we adopt to a new thing, we don't just adopt like that since it is available. There are some features or there are some advantages of a particular product which make us use it. Same way Python is having all these advantages which is mentioned here, which makes us adopt it or use it. Okay, it is a clear, powerful, object-oriented programming language. It is interpreted high level. Okay, and initially it was created in the year 1991 by Guido van Rossum. Okay, then its philosophy, design philosophy is it will not use the open and close flower braces. Rather, it uses the significant white spaces. Okay, when you want to include a block of code within a function or within a block, we simply use the 4 white spaces to indicate that these are the statements belonging to that particular block, which we will be seeing practically as we go with our further sessions. Don't worry. Okay. Then coming to its language constructs and the object-oriented approach, this will aim or this will help the programmer to write clear and logical code, both for small and large scale projects. And coming to installation, how do we install Python is, it is completely an open source one which is available for us on the internet. Visit the website www.python.org, go to downloads in the website where you can find the latest version of Python. Okay, example 3.8.6, but if 3.8.6 is not supported in some of the windows, so in such case you can go for 3.7, which I am already using on my system. Then after installation, in start bar, open Python. Okay, open Python. How do you open that is, if you type IDLE as you are seeing on the screen, it will open interactive Python for you. So as of now, I want you all to open your browser, open the website www.python.org. Just open any one of the browser, like example Chrome. Open a new tab there. In the new tab, type www.python.org. Okay. In that website, you can see that there is a tab called Downloads. If you click on that tab, it will show you the latest version of Python available for you to download. From there, you can easily download the Python. Okay. So once that is downloaded, you can install it by clicking on the .exe file which is downloaded. This might take around 3 to 4 minutes. So after that, please do as I have told you, by typing IDLE, open the interactive Python for you. Okay, now interactive versus script. What is interactive versus script? Interactive in the sense, in the Python programming we have, as I have told you, idle. When you open idle, you can directly write a line of code in that, and then and there you can execute it without saving it, and you can see what that code snippet does. Okay, so you need not save it, give it a file name, then execute it, then see what is happening. Okay, when you want to check short snippets of code, that can be easily tested using the interactive Python, whereas script is for when you want to write programs or statements more than 3 or 4 lines, that can be used as the Python script. Okay, longer programs use Python scripts, where in the interactive Python there is a option called file, open file. Okay, open file, then new, open a new file, write your the program whatever you want to write in that. Then after completing the writing, save it with a .py extension by giving a relevant name. That's it, your Python script is ready. Your Python script is ready. Now, as we have already installed Python, okay, as we have already installed Python, those who have not done Python installation, you can do it. After doing, okay, open your IDLE, your interactive Python, type there a is equals to 10, type there a is equals to 10, then print a, all of them are small letters, print a, and tell me what's the answer given by your interactive Python. If you have not yet installed Python on your system, you can simply pause this video, first install Python on your system, then continue with the video. Right. So what is the answer for a is equals to 10, print a? A is equals to 10 is simply an assignment operation, where I am assigning the value 10 to a. Okay, and print is a method used to print output onto the screen. So obviously what would be the answer? The answer is 10. Why? Because value of a is 10, right? Value of a is 10. Now, some of the notable features of Python programming is it is dynamically typed. That means, as you have seen in the previous example, I did not declare a as int, float or anything, but directly I have assigned value. Based on the assigned value, the type of the variable will be decided, and it is garbage collected. You need not take care of assigning the space and then freeing up the memory space. everything will be taken care by Python programming, and it is multiple, it supports multiple programming paradigms. That means it has features of different programming languages. Okay, and it is often it is described as batteries included language because it comes with a standard library which is supporting all common and mostly most advanced tasks are also addressed by this language library which is provided by Python. Okay, so Python 2.0 released in 2000, it has included the features like list comprehensions, garbage collections, reference counting, all these. How garbage collection is done is using the reference counting, and it uses the very good syntax, and it is easy to write and easy to understand. It has interactive mode where you can test the short snippets of code, and it is easily extendable. You can easily extend it, and you can also embed it into an application. You can also embed it into an application. Okay, and it runs anywhere, like it is portable. And as I have mentioned previously, it is a open and free software. Free in the two senses, that it is not costing you anything to download, and also you can freely modify and redistribute. Okay, modify and redistribute. Then many data types are available under Python programming, and very basic of them are floating point, complex, integer, strings, all these lists and dictionaries. Okay, it also supports object oriented programming and classes and multiple inheritances. Okay, modules can be grouped together into packages, and you can import the packages. It has exception handling, it has error handling, all those for cleaner code. And the data types, as we know, as I have already discussed, they are dynamically typed. Okay, they are dynamically typed, and there is an automatic memory management available with Python. Coming to data types, these are the very basic data types of Python programming. Okay, these are the very basic data types of Python programming. Int, float and complex comes under the type numbers, and we have sequences which are like lists, tuples and dictionaries. So in the consequent lectures, I will be starting with data types, and I will be giving you some more examples and practical examples I will be showing you on screen. Okay. So meanwhile, let us look at the method type. So if you look at three assignments made to A, first assignment is 10, 3.2 and last one is 1J. When I try to type of A, what it gives is the type of the variable A. So when you want to know the type of a particular variable, you can use the method type of the object given. It will give the data type object back. Okay. So meanwhile, try this on your interactive Python. Okay. Try to add two numbers in the interactive Python. Try to print the data type of a given number, as I have discussed in the previous slide. Try to print the square of a given number. Okay. Try to print the square of a given number. In the next class, we will be looking in depth at the data types. Okay, and more practical examples on data types. Thank you.